What a draft night, Kurt. Number one, as expected, Anthony Edwards goes to Minnesota. What's your take on that?
Look, I like that for them. Look, this was again a bit of a fit pick, right? Like they could have taken LaMelo Ball, but they already have D'Angelo Russell. They could have taken James Wiseman, but they already have Karl-Anthony Towns. Now they get a wing who's just going to go get buckets in the NBA. And yeah, there's questions about his defense or whatever. He is incredibly athletic. He was scoring from like 19 points a game as a 19-year-old in the SEC. He can get to the rim, and you develop him a little. And look, now you've got a third guy, number 3, to go with your 1 and 2. I'm not sure about them all getting stops right now in Minnesota, but like I like that build, so I like that fit for them.
Yeah, and when you look at him play, right, you see someone who's hungry, and that's what I love to see in any guy. You know, especially at that level, when you are talented, you're athletic as he has, all the gifts that he has, but he plays with a hunger. I'm excited to see how he picks that up in the next level and just learns how to play defense. And because we know that there are questions around his defensive play, but defense is a lot just mindset and effort. So if he wants to learn, he can really pick that side of his game pretty quickly.
Yeah, and there'll be a lot of demand to do that. Like there'll be pressure. There's got to be a coach there preaching defense with that team. But like if he can just be good, he doesn't have to be locked down number 1 stopper guy. If you can just be a good defender and a good team defender, and with rookies that takes some time because the recognition is hard in the NBA. The offenses and defenses are far more complex than they were 20 years ago. You get there, look, he's going to be he's going to have a long career in Minnesota. I think next to those two guys, they're a really interesting team going forward.
Yeah, what Gerson Rosas has done.
Yeah,
I mean, last night my jaw was on the floor. They had so many moves. You get Ricky Rubio back in Minnesota, the veteran point guard that they need on that team. Because when I was looking at that roster, I was like, where's the veteran experience? Where's the leadership? So you have a guy who knows what it means to lead, who's played in the league for a long time, brings that level of professionalism. You get a crafty Argentinian player in Leandro Bolmaro. And now you have Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniel and big. I mean, what they're doing it's very impressive. It's going to be I'm not expecting an immediate change as far as them, becoming a playoff contender right away. But down the road, I got to say 2-3 years from now, they look pretty interesting.
And I think that's what you're building towards with them, right? I mean, yeah, Karl-Anthony Towns is getting to the point you've got to start winning with him in the next couple of years. But this was something where you're building a foundation. You're building something that 2 years from now, 3 years from now, this is a team that can move up and start threatening the top half of the West and make bold moves. And like you said, Ricky Rubio is just a great pickup because you can play him next to D'Angelo. D'Angelo can play off the ball a little. You can have him back him up. Like that's a solid veteran guy who, by the way, is a better defender than people realize. Makes great hands, great steals. You can plug him in a lot of places to fill gaps. And I think that this is a pretty good team this year with the potential, like you said, with Jaden and everybody they got to be really good in a few years.